Here we go. Today is the day that everything changes. Look at you. You're so young, vibrant, and full of energy. So much more life ahead of you. And yet, already so wise. I wonder, did you know that? What I know now? That when you made this choice, it would set us on a course for a truly rich and powerful life. You wanted an edge, a little extra flexibility, faster recovery from those spontaneous adventures, feeling good, clear mind, confidence, and abundant energy to embrace everything you set your sights on. Yes, including him. Your commitment to wellness gave me the hope I have today. Motherhood changes your world. Some days things may feel a little upside down. The juggle is so real. But mostly, you hold it all together with ease and grace. Keeping up with the kids, rushing it at work. Every room you walk into feels more alive.
There's no sound, Nicole.
You still have an edge. Yes, your body changes, but mostly in ways that you can still keep up with the kids, and you still embrace everything life has to offer. Because of this day and your commitment to everyday sense, to move with intention, to eat well, to laugh often, to stay centered, to teach by example, to reach for every advantage. Every day, you made a commitment to me, your future self. So I just want to say thank you for the choice you make today to live your most powerful life. Woo-hoo. There we go. All right. Yay. Who's ready to live your most powerful life? Show of hands. I know I am. Yeah, across different ages of life, we are, yeah, let's do it. Let's dive right into it. So the goal for today's class is for you to walk away from this class to the answers you need. You're going to address, we're going to address 4 points. Do you control your metabolism, or does your metabolism control you? Understand why the world needs a metabolic health awakening. Learn about the relationships between health span, biological aging, and metabolic health, and the tools to slow biological aging and put more into your years. So what's preventing you from living your most powerful life? Before we dive into the class, I want us all to get to know each other and, you know, figure out what we're struggling with when it comes to our health challenges. Big or small, something we can all relate to, right? So what's keeping you from living your best, fullest life? So these are the 6 things that kind of contribute to that. So, you know, in your minds, which are the 2, you know, usually we rate this 1 to 10, which is, you know, 10 like urgency, like need attention, and 1 being like, it's all right, I don't need to focus on it. But if you just kind of go through these 6 and pick 2, and let me know which 2 you pick. You can put it in the chat, or you can just tell me, Emmett, since you're here. Just let me know.
Energy and Clarity.
Right on. For me, it would be mood, and I don't know, probably
Sorry.
stress. Those two kind of go hand in hand for me. If you
Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
say my mood, my kids kind of picked that one for me. So okay, yeah. So we did that part. I'm reading from a script, you guys, because all this information is brand spanking new, and I want to be mindful of everybody's time because there's a lot that we're going to go through today, and I could easily get on off a topic, and I want to be mindful of everybody's time. So now that we know what we're working on, let's talk about the steps we've taken to improve those troubled areas. So first, wellness starts at a cellular level. This is the doTERRA wellness pyramid. I think it's ironic it's called pyramid, and everybody calls this a pyramid scheme. It was created around fundamental health principles that build on top of each other. Think of it like Jenga blocks. If you remove the foundation, the pyramid would topple because nutrition, digestion, movement, and metabolism impact all other aspects of your health and well-being. doTERRA is proactive, natural ways to address the root concerns. Temporary or superficial solutions are not enough. In this class, we're going to focus on the metabolism level of the wellness pyramid. We'll discuss how you can support your body on a cellular level so you can live a youthful, vibrant life, no matter how old you are. The lifestyle changes you make each day are the foundation of your wellness. doTERRA has created an easy to follow wellness path, and I'm here today to guide you on that journey. So what the heck is metabolic health? If you've done any research prior to this class, a lot of people call it metabolic syndrome, but that is, I'm not allowed to call it that, so we call it metabolic health. It means that your body can, digest and absorb nutrients from food with healthy, stable levels of blood sugar, blood fat, and insulin. Functions in these levels are natural, but it's important to avoid big spikes and real low spikes, which can contribute unfavorably to long-term health. So you don't want your sugar levels to look like a roller coaster ride, which is actually happening to all of us. And we're not trying to make that happen. It's just, unfortunately, we're kind of stuck with the food that we're dealt with. 5 pillars of metabolic health. So the good news is the choices we make daily can put you in control of your metabolic health. Your metabolism can be optimized at any stage of life by attending to these 5 pillars. Eating healthy, daily movement, healthy connections, stress management, including restorative sleep, because that's all part of it, and smart supplementation are the 5 keys that will help you unlock optimum metabolic health. Smart supplementation is how you double down on the benefits of other pillars, granting you a greater return on your efforts. What does metabolic health look for you? More energy so you can keep up with your kids or social life? Is it more stamina throughout the day, ditching that caffeine and curb the cravings? That's me, the cravings. Improving during your workouts. I could definitely go for that as a cafeteria lady. I mean, 3 hours of lifting, yeah, that can really put a wear and tear on you. A clear mind so you can crush it at work. I can't tell you how many times I've gone back to the kitchen and at work and completely forgot why I went in there. And you
Really?
want to feel good and look good, right? Especially now that we do this.
Yeah.
So how is your metabolic health? Well, did you know less than 7% of US adults have optimum cardiometabolic health? That's terrible. I think
That does sound bad.
so shocking. And this just came out not that long ago, like this summer. If you just type in, 6% cardiometabolic health, you'll see like 5 or 6 different articles from peer-reviewed journals and websites that that's all they do is research this stuff. So every 14 people you meet, 13 of those will have suboptimal metabolic health, and many don't even realize it. You don't know your biomarkers for blood pressure, blood sugar, or cholesterol. Do you know them? Are you in a healthy weight range? What's your family history with cardiovascular health? So I do know my biomarkers for blood pressure and cholesterol because of family history. So I have to be mindful of that. Plus, I was diagnosed with preeclampsia with Erica. So that in itself triggers all kinds of inflammation, and blood pressure is one of them. And then cardiovascular health, yes. Both sides of my family, I'm doomed, but thank God I have doTERRA. So these are the health markers reviewed in a study of 55,000 US adults. They can predict future quality of life and lifespan. All right. Metabolic health and biological aging are inseparable. Do you know people who look years younger than the number of candles on their birthday cake? There's some out there that don't match their candles, and or someone who's the opposite, seems, much older. This isn't a phenomenon that happens with physical appearances. Different people can appear to be different ages on a cellular level too. It's known as biological age. Biological age is a measure of how young your cells appear based on how healthy they are or how they behave. Just as an outward appearance doesn't always represent numerical age, cellular health doesn't always line up with it either. More good news, when you take control of your metabolic health, you also slow the sign of biological aging and extend your health span. Don't just take my word for it. Some of the latest research from Harvard and other top-tier organizations show metabolic health and biological age are inseparable. This connection means the stronger and healthier your metabolic function, the healthier you feel from the inside and out. It's a fact of life. As you age, so does your metabolic function. And because your because your metabolism influences your energy, weight, body composition, sleep, and even cognitive performance, a decline in metabolic health can dramatically impact your quality of life. But simply just taking control of your metabolic health now is how you control the weight, the rate you age inside and out. All right, here's a quick little video of Dr. O. Dr. Russell Osgoldthorpe serves as the Chief Medical Officer at doTERRA. He's going to explain the connection between lifespan and health span.
Hi, I'm Dr. Russell Osgoldthorpe, and I'm so thrilled to talk with you about health span. Just to be clear, health span is not the same thing as lifespan. Lifespan is the number of years we live, whereas health span is the number of years we live healthy. Now, I know that many of you have seen this graph several times, but it is so important to our understanding of the MetaPWR system that I'm going to go into greater detail than we ever have before. Because if you understand this graph, you'll take MetaPWR the rest of your life and be able to share it more effectively with others. If we consider our lifespan, the number of years we are alive, the horizontal axis here, and our health span, the quality of our cognitive and physical performance on the vertical axis here, we can draw a curve that represents what naturally happens to our health span as we age, shown here in gray. However, the reality is we live in an incredible time where medicine and science can extend our lives. This dark blue line represents what happens when we use the best of medicine to try and manage issues related to a poor lifestyle. As these interventions improve our numbers, like blood sugar, blood pressure, and lipids, we can gain a modest amount of health span and lifespan. What is staggering to me is how little benefit is derived from decades of this type of management. Look how close that blue line is to the gray line. It's incredibly minimal. As we near the end of our life in the blue line, you can see how through heroic use of life-extending medical technology, we can extend an individual's lifespan by a few years. But look at the quality of life that person is experiencing. Our lives might be extended by these heroic medical efforts, but one could argue that they are not enriched. Finally, let's look at the orange line. This is more typical for master athletes and people stacking healthy lifestyle habits consistently throughout their lives. What is most impressive about this group of people is that health span and lifespan can both be significantly improved. People who optimize their metabolism through daily exercise, diet, relationships, stress management, and of course, smart supplementation can not only potentially live longer, but add life to those years. Here's my dream, my why for my health span. Well into my 90s, I want to be able to spend a day, many days, out fly fishing with my posterity. I'd be able, on any of those days, to back my truck down the ramp, unload my drift boat, launch that boat, and then ride that boat myself all day long. Watch my kids and posterity catch boatloads of fish. And then at the end of my life, I'd go home from a day of fishing, enjoy dinner with my family, and peacefully pass away in my sleep. That would be a health span that matches or equals my lifespan. Let me show you how that works. Let's assume that here on the vertical axis, we have 100% quality of cognitive and physical health during young adulthood. Now let's draw a line across this chart at 50% function. This is the stage of physical and cognitive health span where we are still capable of caring for ourselves, still living independently. We might not be running a 10-minute mile anymore, but we're probably able to walk a brisk 15-minute mile without difficulty with our kids or grandkids. Said differently, on this line, you can still do the things you want to do, but you might notice slight declines in your performance as you age closer to that 50% line. Along this line, living independently becomes more difficult due to cognitive decline or having enough physical strength and stamina to perform our daily activities. Now, continue that line at 50% function across the chart. Look at where it intersects the blue line versus the orange line. This is what you need to understand. Look at what you can gain when you optimize your metabolism. Look at those years. More importantly, look at the life that is added to those years. Currently, in North America, toward the end of our lifespan, we spend about 8 years, sometimes as many as 15 years, dealing with challenges that take away our quality of life and lower our health span. We can't always have a health span that lines up perfectly with lifespan, but we can certainly do better. Our lifestyle choices can extend our health span. Full stop. When we combine a mindful and consistent approach to our diet, movement, stress management, relationships, and smart supplementation, we can maximize all the efforts we make in improving our lifestyle and then reap the benefits for all of our years to come. There are no magic paths to achieve this goal of prolonged health span. It will require serious effort by teams of caring and coordinated people. That is what we excel at. Have you helped people change their lives with doTERRA essential oils? MetaPWR will now allow you to impact not only individual lives, but generations. Here's the even better news. It does not matter where you are on the curve or how old you are when you start. Any lasting efforts made by an individual to make improvements in their lifestyle will reap tremendous benefits for years to come.
Right. Woohoo. All right. So how do we close that gap? Well, even the average healthy person, aging markers begin to show up in our 20s. By the time you reach 50 years old, your body is producing about half of the NAD plus it was when you were in your 20s. So what is NAD plus? NAD plus is responsible for 2 types of reactions in the body. Metabolic function, which converts food and nutrients into cellular energy, and cellular integrity, which protects your cellular energy factories. Because NAD plus levels steadily fall as you age, there are important implications to metabolic function and the negative effects on NDA that snowball as NAD plus levels decline. Now, I know I'm throwing out a lot of acronyms out there. You can totally Google all this stuff and you can find out what NAD actually stands for. I'm not trying to pronounce it because it's a tongue twister. So what does that mean? So as you age, so does your metabolic function. It plays a role in cellular wellness. And because your metabolism influences your weight, body composition, energy, and even cognitive performance, to close the gap between lifestyle span and health span, you must take control of your metabolic health. All right, metabolic obstacles. Yes, there is some obstacles. We have to overcome, did I skip something? Oh, I should have been tapping that the whole time. Oopsie. Okay. So that's how that, all right. So there you go. All right. Here are the obstacles. We have to overcome 4 obstacles to metabolic health: maturing fat cells, cellular integrity, spikes in blood sugars that are already in normal range, and inferior supplements. So who's excited to hear solutions for all 4 of these? All right. These metabolic health obstacles affect your health span, making it hard to live a vibrant life. As I said earlier, doTERRA always seeks to address the root concerns, always. The new doTERRA product system for metabolic health fills in the missing pieces in your wellness lifestyle plan. It's formulated with the intent to support naturally increasing NAD+ and NADH levels in your body, supporting cellular integrity, help smooth out the spills and dips in your normal range glucose levels by promoting healthy insulin activity and response, curbing cravings, and inhabilitating fat cells from maturing. This new product line was created to provide support for your body on a cellular level, helping you live a youthful, vibrant life. Woo! Okay. So what it feels like to live your most powerful life. So close your eyes for a moment. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. What if all the years of your life could be lived at their fullest? What if all the years of your life could be lived at its fullest? What does it look like for you? What does that look like for you? Picture waking up after a great night's sleep with low stress levels and the energy to do whatever you wanted. Your mind's clear, you're at your healthiest weight, and you can't help but smile as you look in the mirror, seeing the outside you matches how you feel on the inside. Okay, now you can open your eyes. What did you see? How did it feel?
Seems like a vacation.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Our life should be a vacation every day, not just when we go there.
We gotta go though.
MetaPWR metabolic system. Say hello to the system. Meta is for metabolic health, and power is for personal wellness realized. That's what the PWR stands for. Remember the 5 pillars of metabolic health: healthy eating, daily movement, healthy connections, stress management, which is sleep, and smart supplementation. You guys remember that? Well, smart supplementation is how you get a greater return on your efforts with the 4 pillars. We all eat, move, sleep. Supplementation is where MetaPWR steps in. These natural products combined with healthy lifestyle choices are powerful keys for unlocking your personal wellness. MetaPWR isn't a single product. It's a product system designed to help optimize your metabolic health. Every product featured in the metabolic blend as a primary ingredient, so the power of pure essential oils fuels every aspect of the system. So what they're saying is, like, all these products you see on the screen have the metabolic blends in them, which is the essential oils. You don't just want to live a long life, you want to live a long, healthy life, right? Each product in the MetaPWR system is an answer to one of the metabolic health obstacles we covered. As a product line, MetaPWR supports your metabolic function, powering your body effectively, slowing the signs of biological aging, and closing the gap between lifespan and health span. So let's break down the 3 key steps in that system. Oh boy, maturing fat cells, these mofos. Okay, so as I walk through the steps, I'm going to share how the MetaPWR system combats each of the metabolic health obstacles, starting with the maturing fat cells. the adipose fat cells. So as you lose weight, you don't actually reduce the number of fat cells in your body. You simply burn the fat stored within each cell, causing them to become smaller. Fun fact, our cells have a memory. So after you lose the fat in your cells, it's like, hey, we were doing something, and it decides to hold water instead. And that is, yeah.
That makes sense.
Did you know upon reaching adulthood, the number of fat cells in the human body more or less stay the same? These cells can grow and shrink, and 5 to 10% die each year, but they're replaced. That's why we need 8 hours of sleep, because that's when our cells are getting replaced. So when we're not getting that 8 hours, we're not fully getting that rejuvenated cells. So that also slows us down. So the steps you take to resist fat cell growth are what makes the biggest difference in your body fat percentage, or BMI. Fat cells grow when they retain droplets of fatty acids, usually because you were regularly consuming more food than needed. That's where all those snacks and sugary cravings come in. Okay, so here are the 3 balloons. So we all start out with the balloons at the very first part of the slide. We all get that, and we have to have these fat cells because we just can't get rid of fat altogether. We just can't. It's not going to ever happen because they have a purpose, and that purpose is to protect our organs. So it's a line of defense. Just think of it as, the Marines. They're just the first line of defense. So they're always going to be there. Can't get rid of them. Okay. So that's the first stage. Now, the second one is fat cells when they're full of fatty acids, right? And then the same pile of fat cells will continue to fill up with fatty acids, and then they take up more space, and that's the third slide there on the ends. So what if I told you there was a way we could slow down the growth of our fat cells? So the one on the first slide to the left is this size and are less likely to inflate on the balloons in the third one. Okay, this is what MetaPWR does. This is the MetaPWR metabolic blend. It inhibits fat cell maturation. I can't say it. It curbs the cravings, and it supports metabolic health. Okay, so we all understand healthy food and beverage choices, no sodas, all that sugary stuff. Combined with regular physical activity, we can reduce the size of existing fat cells. MetaPWR Metabolic Blend is uniquely formulated to support these lifestyle choices by curbing hunger cravings between meals. This is so true. This has actually happened for me. I didn't believe it because it took a while, because I was like, I'm still getting, hungry, but that has stopped. Plus some unpublished preclinical research by Roseman University of Health and Sciences on the new MetaPWR essential oil blend has shown it may inhibit the maturity of new adipose, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, fat cells, and growth of existing fat cells. More confirming clinical research is needed, of course, but you can learn more about this research in the course I'm going to share with you if interested. Now, here's where things get a little exciting. Hold on to your britches. Remember, your cells, including the fat ones, don't live forever, right? By using any metabolic blend products combined with natural cell death and turnover, 8 hours of sleep, we have the potential to maintain new fat cells at their smallest size. That's what this does. This means the MetaPWR blend can support your goals now and long term. This is why it's an important part of the MetaPWR system. The MetaPWR Metabolic Blend features clinically balanced ratios of CPT certified pure tested grade grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark essential oils. When all 5 of these essential oils combine at the right ratios, something powerful can happen. It may inhibit fat cell maturation. I can't say that word. Science speak for may reduce the likelihood of fat cells growing. That's the other way of putting it. May help curb cravings and support overall metabolic health. these are 4 ways you can enjoy the essential oil blend, the 15 milliliter bottle, the beadlets, the gum, oh my God, the gum comes in handy, and the soft gels. Plus the blend is in every product of the MetaPWR system. What was I going to say about the blends? Yeah, so if you are watching the replay out there in YouTube land or Facebook lands, if you're familiar with Slim and Sassy, it's the same oils, exactly the same oils. However, they tweak the ratios of how much they put grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon bark. And I have to say, I've noticed a difference because I've actually ran out of Slim and Sassy. But I always thought the Slim and Sassy was like really strong because I think there was more peppermint than before. And I have it in my water now, and I think it's like, it's the perfect balance. It's not potent at all like the old formula. You do get a little peppermint on, if off that first drop, you'll hit that peppermint on your lips, but after that, you're just like, you just down it. Okay. I wish I had some gum already. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, we got to watch another video. All right, testimony time. Here we go.
I knew I wanted to come in and see if I could come off of sugar. And I wanted to stretch my fasting window a little bit because that's something I had been incorporating as part of my release of the old. And so I was really happy with that, but all of the other things that came with it were unexpected, delightful surprises. The first product I tried within the system was the actual oil blend, just adding it to my water, and I loved the flavor profile of it. It's light, has that perfect amount of mint and citrus, and it actually is now my preferred oil to add to water. I've been living a foundation of wellness for years. I think because I have a good baseline in place, I'm actually able to really detect the impact that a change is having in my body. And I was able to see that I was, without effort, doing a lot more throughout the day. So when I see that, I see my metabolic health working at a new level in my body, really. I think one of my favorite results through integrating these products was being able to kick sugar, because I can see how that had a grip on me. So I'm so happy to be free of that. And actually, let's see, as of today, I haven't had sugar in over 2 months. So I'm thrilled, and I've completely lost my taste for it. So we're done. We've broken up.
Okay. Yeah, I totally concur with that. I'm trying to get to the next screen. So I have tried kicking sugar. I did it 2 years ago for I was like, I'm going to try for 30 days, no sugar. And boy, it woke my eyes up I couldn't believe how much everything had sugar in it. And I'm not talking about natural sugars, like those we can't escape because that comes from the fruits and the vegetables and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking like the added sugars, horrible stuff. So yeah, I tried it for 30 days and then it didn't stick, right? Because I wasn't using anything to keep me motivated. I just kind of went right back to the sodas and stuff. All right, moving on. Blood sugar, the second metabolism health obstacle we talked about was blood sugar spikes. So let's get into it. All right, so it's been said each time your blood sugar spikes, you age. I love thinking of our bodies like cars. Even doctors, I've heard doctors compare our bodies to cars. If you're putting your foot to the floor on the accelerator and then slamming on the brakes, it's going to wear down your car. It isn't good for your brakes, tires, seatbelt, and more, right? Even normal range spikes and dips in your blood sugar can be hard on your body, contributing to poor cellular function. Most people naturally have post-meal blood glucose spikes. Some may also experience blood glucose dips if they wait between meals too long. That was my problem. The more you can smooth out the spikes and dips in your blood glucose and insulin curves, the better. Doing so also helps optimize and sustain your energy levels throughout the day. All right, so MetaPWR Assist. MetaPWR Assist is a natural supplement formulated to help smooth out the curves in a normal range blood sugar throughout meal times. In fact, they took samples of cells at that convention. They had some slides up, and you could see they monitored because someone had the glucose patch, and they could monitor, and it was just like do 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 do. And then when they took an assist that day, it was just like the line was very almost flat. And I was just like, okay, sign me up. I'll try it. This product is so important for closing the gap between your lifespan and health span. We want to live longer and enjoy maximum of life in those years, right? So blood sugar levels are one of the most significant markers of health. These levels naturally fluctuate depending on food and activity patterns. Over time, elevated blood sugar levels can have permanent consequences on the body. Coming back to the car analogy, if you're slamming on the gas and brakes hard every day, the car's wear and tear will progress faster than if you were driving it smoothly. It'll end up costing you more repairs and losing value quicker. So MetaPWR Assist features a mulberry leaf extract, which has been shown to reduce normal range post-meal blood sugar spikes by 42% when given or taken with or before your meal. Now, when you take a MetaPWR Assist capsule, the mulberry leaf extract helps your body metabolize what you just ate slower. Of course, MetaPWR Assist is designed to be paired with a healthy whole food diet. So yeah, you don't want to eat processed food and just take it. It's, I don't know, it kind of defeats the purpose there. While a whole food diet and regular exercise are the best ways to promote healthy blood sugar regulation, let's not forget that under 7% of the adults in the population have optimal metabolic health. So most of us could afford a little support. This supplement is the assistant we all need at meal times. Okay, so you can bring this bottle with you to work on the go. I mean, it's a really cute little bottle. Okay, I think.
Did you just say it was a cute bottle?
Yeah, it's
so goofy.
Smaller than the soft gel bottle. I think it's cute. All right. Call to action before we move on. Who here loves to geek out on science and research? I'm a nerd. doTERRA has results for MetaPWR Assist and other products in the system. There's also an amazing in-depth online course loaded with content from doctors and research scientists. You could scan the QR code on the slide to get access. Just like take a screenshot and try to get that. I'll try to post that on the, somewhere, the link or whatever. Okay, let's move on. Now we're going to listen to another testimony.
So whenever I was first asked to try out MetaPWR, I honestly was kind of wondering how much would it actually do for me, right? So I was already eating healthy. I already regularly exercise. I'm young, and I'm on all of our oils, all of our supplements. I drink plenty of water. I kind of felt like I checked all of the boxes. And as I started using them, by like day 2, I was like, oh, I can tell a difference with this. I have really worked with my blood sugar my entire life. I rarely had an appetite. I was just really never very hungry, and I didn't really feel like eating. And this really affected my energy and mood. I would just really feel like I hit this wall of fatigue. So since I started using the MetaPWR products, the most life-changing aspect for me has been the stability of my blood sugar. This was, for me, a newfound freedom. I really noticed improved blood sugar stability on day 2 because I was hungry and I felt like eating, which was really rare for me, honestly. Having improved my appetite, I'm now able to eat more, which has given me even more energy, more stamina. Just the other day, I ran 6.5 miles, which is over double kind of the usual distance that I would do. And I didn't feel fatigued or hit that wall that I normally would have. It honestly felt like I was gliding. I felt stronger, and even at the end, I still felt energetic. I've called this rocket fuel because of all the sustained energy and stamina that's given me.
All right.
Did he say he ran 6.5 miles?
I think so. I think that's what.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, he was at convention. He showed up, and I was blown away by him because he mentioned anxiety And anxiety, I mean, I deal with that still. And it does, anxiety will lock up your stomach to where you don't feel hungry a lot of the times. And I was dealing with that a lot. And then my blood sugar would drop, and then I would get a headache, and it was just awful. And I've noticed, yeah, I've noticed since I started taking this, I still wake up on Monday. I still woke up with anxiety, but it didn't stick around. Like as soon as I took my
Okay.
what did I take? The soft gel. I took a soft gel, and of course had breakfast with that, and then it just went away. It just stopped, and I was like, what the heck? Because it was just out of nowhere, and I hate that because I'm not. It's not that I'm doing anything or thinking of anything to trigger it. It's just the second I wake up, my gut just tightens up, and I feel like I gotta throw up or belch. It's like indigestion almost. It's really weird.
Oh, geez.
But I've had less of that since I've gotten on this. So yay. All right, let's talk about cellular integrity. This is the, well, let me let my sister in. She came in a little late. Oh wait, I gotta stop the share. I think, how do I do this? Oh no, I can't. My mouse isn't working. Shoot. Oh no. Oh, here we go. I'll get back to it. I gotta get my sister in. Hold on. How do I get her in?
Don't ask me.
I know,
Oh,
right?
shit.
She go away? Come back. Oh, I think she went away. Shoot. Oh well. Let me go back to the share. I don't know where that's not what I want. Wouldn't let me do it. What did I do?
She's got the code. She should be able to jump right in.
Oh. What happened? There we go. Shoot. It wouldn't, my stupid, I swear. Technology is messing me up.
Sometimes it's awesome and sometimes it's a pain in the butt.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
I got 4 computer monitors in front of me and a tablet.
No, wait, go back. What are you doing? Back. Oh my God. All right, screw this. There we go. Oh my goodness. You guys, what is happening? Okay, for the next part, there are 2 key things I want you to understand about the relationship between aging and cellular integrity. I lost her. I don't know what happened to her. She went away and I couldn't get her in. Okay. First, collagen.
She'll come back.
She might come back. I don't know. First, collagen is the most absorbent protein in the human body. Did you know you have 28 types of collagen in your body? I didn't know that. See, I learn something new every day too. Collagen is a key component of connective tissues that make up tendons, ligaments, skin, muscles, and more. Collagen gives your skin its elasticity and firmness, and also supports a lean muscle and connective tissues. Connective tissues give your body structure and strength. The ligaments in your knee, for example, are composed of collagen. They also allow your knee to flex, bend, and absorb shock. Yeah, knees are like the number one, hips and knees seem to be the number one thing that people tend to go to surgery for, because there's no more collagen in between the bones. Now, while collagen is something humans and animals produce naturally, the natural production of it drops with age, starting from the age of 25. As you age, simply because of an active lifestyle, repeated stresses are put on your joints, muscles, tendons, and other connective tissues. Even the ever-present force of gravity is constantly taking its toll on your collagen-containing tissues. Second, as I mentioned earlier, NADH and NAD+ are crucial for mitochondrial maintenance, especially related to metabolic function. They convert food into energy and offer protection to cellular energy factories. Now, while your body produces NAD+ and NAD naturally, production begins dropping dramatically around middle age and continues doing so until death. Without sufficient NAD+ levels in the body, Your cells can't generate the energy needed to survive and carry out their functions. Basically, without NAD, we'll be on the fast track to death. That's the bad news. Now, new research and studies are helping us better understand how we can supplement and support the production of NAD plus in the body, regardless of age. Preclinical studies suggest some supplementing with NMN may increase NAD plus, leading to more youthful functioning of cells and body systems. I know that's a lot of information and acronyms, but you'll understand why it's so important in just a minute, okay? So here it is. Third step in the MetaPWR system combines the power of marine collagen, NMN, and 10 other synergistic ingredients, to target cellular integrity and health span. It's a powerhouse. This is a game changer. This product can replace vital collagen your tissues need and support natural production of NAD plus in your body, helping you slow the signs of aging inside and out. The 12 synergistic ingredients in MetaPWR Advantage gives you your cells what they need to support cellular integrity. This result is slower biological aging, firmer, more elastic skin, improved cognitive function, and more lean muscle and connective tissue, and more. MetaPWR Advantage is a game-changing powder supplement you can mix with water in a shaker bottle or just stir it real fast. Use it daily to slow the signs of biological aging and extend your health span regardless of your current age. I can't stress that enough. If you think you're too old, you're not. You can still take this stuff. Nothing out there compares with it. Absolutely. I've already looked. Nothing does. I've already looked. Okay, we're gonna watch another video.
One of the first things I noticed was an increase in my mental clarity. As a single mom with 2 kids running a medical practice, brain fog is a real thing, and it's really difficult sometimes for me to switch gears in between patients and wearing my mom hat. And that's one of the big things that I have noticed during the time I've been on MetaPWR, that energy, that clarity and focus is sustained. 2 to 3 weeks in, people started making comments about my skin, like, your skin is glowing. I walked into this event, and the teacher was like, "You're glowing today, Dr. Anderson," and I was like, MetaPWR. But those are the things that I just didn't expect to happen. I feel like I've been fighting to get under the 200-pound marker for the last 3 years. I played college basketball. I competed in pageants and fitness competitions. So I've seen my body in tip-top shape. I was kind of getting to the point where I thought, this is the new mom body. You're just going to have to live with it. You're not going to see those days again. You will never have an ab muscle again. In the first 30 days, I was able to release 14 pounds and got under the 200 mark, which I have not seen in 5 years. Feeling the energy, feeling the mental clarity, seeing the shift in the body, game changer.
The skin does glow.
Right? Try to get to that. There we go. So almost everything we've been told about collagen is wrong. So I don't know. Some of y'all might have already been taking a supplement, collagen supplement. I've tried it in the past for like 30 days, but didn't go back to it. If you, in the comments, tell me if you tried a collagen or if you're using a collagen. I'm curious to know. However, a lot of what you've read about the best collagen available is just good marketing. doTERRA doesn't spend loads of money on marketing. No, they don't. They don't even have a marketing department. They spend their energy sourcing the best, purest ingredients available, as well as the best science to effectively deliver those ingredients to our cells. So let me give you the highlights, for why the collagen and MetaPWR Advantage is superior to anything you've tried. First, it's 12 times more absorbable or bioavailable than other collagen products. When supplementing with collagen, bioavailability is important to consider. When a supplement or nutrient is easily absorbed or used in your body, it's considered bioavailable. The number of grams you read on the label isn't what determines how much collagen your cells will receive after taking it. Bioavailability factors in. This means if you were to give someone a regular collagen bottle you might find on Amazon and compare the milligram levels, you'll absorb approximately 12 times more into your cells with advantage than with the product from Amazon. Second, most collagen replacing products only feature 1 or 2 collagen tripeptide types. MetaPWR Advantage contains 9 unique collagen types. Most collagen products feature 1 or 2 collagen types, most relevant to skin beauty, elasticity, I can't say it, and wrinkles. MetaPWR, all right, come on now. What the frick? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I got her. I think I got her in. Hey, okay, she's here. All right, welcome. All right, we're just talking about Advantage. Let's see, my keyboard wasn't helping and I couldn't get you the first time. All right, where was I? So most collagen, yeah, we said that. Remember, collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, and there are 28 known types. Supplementing with a wide range of diverse collagen helps promote joint mobility, tissue strength, and skin elasticity. So when you get all the beauty benefits and can recover faster from workouts, gain an edge with flexibility in your joints, and move with more ease, no matter your age. Okay. For those that are just joining in, I'm reading from a script. This is brand new information. I'm just keeping mind on everybody's time because I could easily take this off the rails. And I want to make sure I get like the key information to you. And finally, it's activated by you. MetaPWR Advantage is a hydrolyzed powder format activated by you when you mix with water before consuming. Most prepackaged liquid collagens use a process to sterilize their water-based delivery system. Doing so eliminates the harmful bacteria and beneficial active ingredients like vitamins, flavonoids, and polyphenols. And despite this process, they're actually less shelf stable than the MetaPWR Advantage. So it also means they're shipping heavy water around the globe, increasing carbon emissions. So if you're concerned about climate change, this is a lighter product and it's not going to put a lot of carbon out there. MetaPWR Advantage is delivered to you in hydrolyzed powder format for a more active and bioavailable delivery system at the time of taking it. And again, bioavailable means that your body's absorbing the nutrients. Simply mix it with water immediately before you drink it. When you mix MetaPWR Advantage with cool or room temperature water, you're consuming it as a liquid, meaning your body can easily absorb the stable, non-degraded nutrients without the sugar content that accompanies a prepackaged juice format or the value loss that occurs during pasteurization. Along with being powdered, the collagen in MetaPWR Advantage is also hydrolyzed, meaning it's cut into specific tripeptide fragments, which dramatically increases bioavailability. And there's a QR code if you want to take a screenshot of this and check it out later. You totally can. Are you kidding me? There we go. I probably went too fast. Okay, collagen types. Let's get into that. doTERRA sources collagen from sustainably harvested cold water marine fish in exotic locations like Italy. So your fish is coming from Italy. MetaPWR Advantage is tested more extensively for heavy metals than any other doTERRA supplement. Other collagen products on the market, whether from land or marine sources, because you've got animal, chicken, cow, typically contain tripeptides content of 15 to 35%. Now, MetaPWR Advantage collagen is over 70% tripeptide fragments for superior absorption. So what the screen is showing is these are the, how many did I say? 9, 10 different types. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 different types. I went to Sprouts and I looked at the marine collagen only. I saw the cow and the chicken. I didn't even bother looking at those, but I looked at the marine ones. This brand has 4 different types of fish. Hold on. I want to get that to you because the others that I looked at only had 1 or 2. This has 4. Tilapia, cod, basa or basa, I don't know, and sea bass. The other ones I saw was cod and some other, I forgot what the other one was, but both of them had cod in it. And that's it. So these have 4. They're sourced in Italy. What else? And then there's all these types. So we got skin, bone, your skin, epidermis, and dermis. What else? Muscle function, cell membranes, cartilage, growth plates, joints. For those of y'all running or working out even. I mean, I can't, I'm lifting heavy milk crates, so it's going to come in handy. Supports normal brain aging, collagen fibrillin, I don't know what that is, and involved in cell growth and differentiation. So there is nothing like this. And if you do find something close to this, it's going to cost over $100. I already talked to someone that did their research and I was like, what? All right, moving on. Formulated with synergistic ingredients. So these are the ingredients. And this one set, I wish I had a sachet. I don't have a sachet. So here it has the MetaPWR metabolic blend that I talked about earlier. Grapefruit, lemon, or I'm sorry, orange, ginger, peppermint, and cinnamon bark. Again, this is just like this lemon sassy, but better. It's been tweaked. It's not as potent. It's just, it works better than some, and they compare lemon sassy, the metabolic blend old formula with this formula, and they saw a dramatic difference. I mean, it gradually went down, like it was supposed to, but this one, like, I mean, it was a steep incline, like, and I was like, okay, give me some. It has the marine red fruit extract. There's that MMN I was talking about earlier. So it may increase the NAD plus in your body. NADH, that's in there. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that next one. Resveratrol, that is also in the Life on Vitality and the CRS plus supplement. And all that does is keep inflammation down throughout the day. The sea buckthorn fruit extract, that's the antioxidant, so it keeps the cells from oxidizing. Because when our cells oxidize, that's when we feel sluggish and run down and not feeling ourselves, our youthful selves. Rose apple fruit extract, another antioxidant. Phytoceramides, maybe. Cellular aging and skin firmness. And liposomal, I don't know. Vitamin C, another antioxidant. And biotin. Sure, for the nails, skin, and hair. That's where the glow is going to come from, people. All right. Okay, so you're probably thinking, well, I can go to Amazon and find the same products. No. Someone already did for us. They went out and looked for all the ingredients that I just showed you and found all the products that had equivalent to, and then, I don't know if they're what their source are, if it's sustainable, if they're sourcing, because everything doTERRA does, when they source, it's all sustainable. So it's not going to ever run out. This should never run out. I mean, they told us that, like, we're not going to run out of anything. So I'm going to keep their word to it. So anyway, yeah, you could spend over $300 at Amazon or $85 with doTERRA when you have an account. So you get the discount, right? And that's a 30-day supply. Orange lemon flavor. It's more orangey for me. I don't get the lemon at all. It doesn't have that awful aftertaste like most collagens. I found like I can take it down and once in a while I'm like, whoa, but you get through it, and then once you get into the habit of it, it doesn't bother you anymore. Okay. All right, metabolic health obstacles. Okay, we talked about that. We're doing a recap. When combined with healthy lifestyle choices, the superior supplement system is the one everyone can use to overcome the obstacles. Okay, these are the obstacles we were talking about. It's safe, effective, affordable, and easy to use. Okay. I think we have one more video. No. Okay, let's talk about this. What's the next slide? Oh, it's video. Okay, yeah, let's talk about it first.
Here's what I think is really cool about these products. They will support every person in going to their next level. Throughout life, we're all going to face different challenges and struggles. And for me, when I realized that when life was hard, when I was struggling, I would go to food to comfort me. And the difference for me that I've realized is that I'm not going to the chocolate. I'm not going to the pizza.
I found that when I do have those cravings, just chewing the gum or grabbing a couple of beadlets completely takes that away. And it's even gotten to the point where things that I normally would enjoy are almost too sweet for me now. It's like my body has just realized that we don't need that level of sugar intake.
Even if you don't know what changes you want to make within your health, these tools are going to help your body go there.
One of the things I've loved about this experience has been the quicker recovery after exercise. I've noticed after lifting or running that I recover much quicker, and I really feel a lot stronger in the gym. Exercise just feels easier, and I feel ready for it. And I don't need as long of a recovery time, so I'm able to go back a lot sooner.
With MetaPWR, I have so much energy. I sleep so great. My body is listening and moving in ways that it hasn't in years. I got the products during my trip that I take every summer out to see my family. We were staying up late playing night games with my family the night before our family reunion and all of this stuff. And that whole next day on my drive home, I didn't have to stop and get any caffeine to help stay awake. Like, I just felt the sustained energy throughout that whole day when normally that would have knocked me out.
I'm so much happier during the day because I feel rested. I feel like my brain is actually functioning the way it's supposed to, and I can think clearly.
My sugar cravings are down, and so I am enjoying food better, like real good food. And I literally feel young. I can't even put an age on it. I just feel young.
That's a lot of black. Oops. Right. Trying to get to the next. There we go. Okay, so this has been my experience, like, real quickly. It's been almost 2 weeks. Tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks since I started. For me, right off the bat was more energy, because usually around 3, 4, 5 o'clock, I was feeling really exhausted, especially after the end of the day working in the cafeteria. And I would take naps. I'd be like, bye kids, I'm gonna take a nap. And I haven't taken one nap since I've gotten back. Now I will say I have felt a little tired. I think it was 2 days ago. And that was because I was going right back into work and stuff. So that's kind of normal. What else? Sugar cravings really doesn't exist right now. I even bought some snow caps and then I ate them and I was just, I really don't want these. And yeah, I still have them in my cabinet. I just haven't taken them out. What else? Sleep has never been an issue for me, so I can't really speak on that. I have noticed at work, I'm a little bit more like, okay, what do I got to do next? I'm a little bit more, the clarity is definitely improved at work. I find myself less going into the kitchen going, what did I come in here for? Because that was happening a lot, which is not good because you're standing there looking at your boss and she's like, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, just trying to remember what I was here for. That's not a good thing. All right, so let's get into the steps. Okay, so step 1. All right, I know I dumped a lot of information on you guys. I hope you're not feeling overwhelmed, but if you are, I'm going to break it down into 3 simple steps so you can easily see how you can incorporate these products into your life. For me, it was just switching over from, instead of putting lemon in my water, I put the MetaPWR in my water. So it was just a quick switch. For most people, you got to start from scratch, okay? Most people begin to feel the benefits within a week or 2. Oh, and you feel more motivated. to continue doing this, because I think what happens over time is people are going to see results and then think they don't need it. But just remember, your body has a memory. It's going to say, hey, weren't we holding all this fat in our cells? And then it's going to go right back to that, and you'll probably get the cravings again. So you want to keep at this for some time, just like, you know, every habit, right? Exercising, if you stop doing that, you know what I'm saying. Okay. So first, eat a well-balanced whole food diet and add one or more of the MetaPWR metabolic blend products to your daily routine. Add the essential oil blend to your water bottle when you fill it up in the morning. That's habit stacking, which is what I do. I do it the night before, you guys. I put it, so I have a water bottle now that I bring to work. So we're running out of water. I know, it's terrible. These poor kids, and it's so hot outside. I feel awful. I had to turn away so many kids. Anyway, so I make that the night before. I have my water, and then I add the ice, and I put a drop in, and I'm good to go. Take a soft gel with your morning and afternoon Lifelong Vitality Pack doses. I do it in the morning. I take my half a dose in the morning, the first dose in the morning, and then a soft gel. And I've noticed that helps. One, it helps me feel fuller longer, and two, I don't have the blood sugar spikes, and I'm not like hungry again until around 1:30, which is lunchtime for me. Pop in a beadlet or a piece of gum in your mouth when cravings hit to take off the edge. Gum, I almost forgot about the gum. So the gum has been a huge help for me the past 2 weeks, because after I came back home, 9 o'clock, like clockwork, I want a snack. I want to, a little spread with Aaron, because we got into this habit of doing that because we weren't going out because of COVID. But now that COVID's over, kind of, I got to break these old habits. So when I feel like I need to munch on something, I do have some nuts, so I kind of munch on that. But I also grab the gum when I'm like, okay, I can't eat anything. It's after 9 o'clock, because to help balance my hormones, I need to fast for at least 12 hours. Some women are doing extreme 16-hour fasting. Hey, man, more power to you, but that's not my jam. I'm going to do 12 hours and then eat. Okay. Now, step 2. So I'm telling you, the gum is going to help cut that out, so you're not eating after 9 o'clock at night, because that's terrible for us. Step 2, take 15 to 30 minutes before your largest meal. If forgotten or preferred, take with your meal. That's the assist. Okay, so you'll take that with your largest meal. For us, it's dinner. Unless we do something fancy at lunch, it's really dinner. All right. And then step 3, once a day, whenever you like, add 1 sachet to cold or room temperature water in a shaker bottle, or you can get those little, like that guy had that stirs it up, or you can use I find using a fork and whisking it that way gets it activated, because the water is activating the peptide, so that when you do ingest it, it's all water and it gets absorbed. Okay. So for those who want to be super users, like my husband Aaron, because he's like, after a week and a half, he's like, I'm not feeling anything. I'm like, well, we need to increase everything for you, because I did start him off really slow and low, because I don't know how his body's going to react to this stuff, because I was introducing not only this program, but the Lifelong Vitality Pack to him, his supplements, because he wasn't taking any supplements. And I'm kind of curious to see, if you don't take any supplements, especially the Lifelong Vitality or any supplements, what if there's any if you see a difference with the MetaPWR program. I'm kind of curious, because I don't know anyone that's doing just MetaPWR and no supplementation. Everyone I know is doing supplementation with this, which means vitamins, minerals, omegas, that sort of thing. Okay, let me see what's the next screen. Some questions. Okay. So I think I need to read this part. Okay, metabolic health means your body can digest and absorb nutrients from food without spikes in blood sugar, fat, insulin, already in normal range, if that's you. Nutrition and metabolism have a synergistic effect on your health and overall wellness, while nutrition is the process of nutrient acquisition from your environment. Metabolism is the chemical process your body uses to transform the food you eat into fuel. Studies have found persistent disturbance of nutrient metabolism or energy homeostasis caused by either nutrient deficiency or excess induces cellular stress, leading to metabolic dysregulation. So basically, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're basically messing up your metabolic, your deregulation. Okay, metabolic and nutrition and metabolic support go hand in hand. We know even the best diets are deficient in vital nutrients. Yeah, the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pact was created to fill those gaps. MetaPWR can collaborate your health from the baseline of the doTERRA Wellness Lifestyle Pyramid that I showed you in the beginning of the class with optimal nutrition and optimize your metabolism, curb those cravings, and shed the excess weight. They're the perfect health and vitality pairing. So here's a sample of a daily schedule. If you want to screenshot this or jot down like one or two, like I'll definitely do this and I'll do that. Put a mental note. Have the products out on your counter so you see them in the morning and you know to reach for them first. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we just talked about nutrition and sport hand in hand. So yeah, I highly recommend getting on some kind of supplement if you're not on it. And I can help you out, figure out, you know, if doTERRA is the right choice for you. Because there's lots of options out there and I just want you to get the right option. But I will say the Lifelong Vitality Pack, just the Alpha CRX Plus has $200 to $300 worth of ingredients in it. But the Trio Pack, which is a 30-day supply, is around $80. I don't know how doTERRA makes money. I swear to God. Okay, here we go. How do you start it? Here it is. This is the kit. October 1st. This kit is available. I highly recommend getting the kit. Don't just get ones and twosies. Because you're going to eventually go, well, the Advantage is good, but I don't feel or see any other difference. You probably still have the cravings or something. Something is still happening. Get the whole kit. And then, yeah, you just start your wellness program. Let's see. So here we go. If you don't want to get the kit, but you want to get Advantage, and you're not a member, you can get the Advantage and other products as long as it reaches 150 PV. You can get a free membership that way. I need to mention that, okay? And this qualifies if you want to get a free membership. You're not a member. You can enroll with this kit, and the doTERRA is going to waive that $35 membership fee. So you're getting a free membership with this kit, and then I'll help you log into your account, get your loyalty rewards set up so that when you run out of the Advantage, you just put it in your cart and you're ready to go. And I'm going to show you how to save even more, okay? This is how you save even more. In your loyalty rewards, okay, you got to start that cart. You could put in the Lifelong Vitality and then choose up to 3 additional supplements at reduced prices. Okay, so get the LLV, your MetaPWR Advantage, and the Assist. Deeper discounts, you guys, okay? You don't want to get supplements. You already have supplements. You're happy with your supplements. You're seeing and feeling a difference with your supplements. Get the MetaPWR Advantage and then add either the Assist or another box of Advantage, or get the Terrazyme or the PB Assist. PB Assist is a probiotic. If you need probiotics in your life, grab that. And Terrazyme just breaks down nutrients for a happy brain. Okay, it's just enzymes that break down the food that you eat. Okay, so for those of you who have already had a doTERRA membership, you can save even more by adding MetaPWR to your LRP. For those who are excited to have multiple people in your household to use these products, or maybe you want to be a super user, there's a cart within a cart option. This is it right here, okay? Just like the LLV, by adding the MetaPWR system to your LRP, you'll get the option to add other individual products as well as a discount. For those of you who are already thinking you'll never want to live without a certain product, just know that doTERRA is an amazing company that rewards loyal customers. So yeah, I can show you how to save even more when your order arrives, okay? Because you're going to start earning points, and then you can use those points towards other products. Okay, that's it. That is the, see if I can get out of here, the masterclass. Hopefully you're still with me. If not, that's okay. You can watch the replay. Do leave comments, participate. I'm going to upload it. Sorry, I couldn't because Facebook is retarded and oh, you can't use that word anymore. Facebook is awful. And I forgot you got to link up when you use a new page and everything. And I forgot about that. Anyway, so technical issues on my part. Reach out to me if you have any questions, if you need more information or if you missed something. I'm here. Okay. Text me, email me. It doesn't matter. Just reach out. Okay. That's it. Next week. Thank you, Emmett. Next week, you guys, I'm hoping I can get my hands on a shorter version of this class, kind of like the Cliff Notes, but, you know, still, you know, where you can participate and stuff. So if you know anyone that, you know, could use these products or that be helpful for them, do send them my way. Just say, hey, my friend Nicole is using this stuff. It's changing. It is totally kicking the cravings. I'm just waiting for the gut. So I'm still working on that. And then Aaron, I'm going to share his journey as well. He's only barely second week in, so there's really nothing to share at this point because I did start him off slow and low. So we cranked it up this week. So I'm curious to see maybe next week he'll have something to share with us. So follow the, stick with the Metabolic Masterclass Facebook page, because I'm going to keep dumping information there, as well as the Simple Abundant Life with Nick on all the media platforms. Okay, so that's it. I hope this was helpful and you got enough information. And oh, before I forget, for those that participated, Nat, I see you. Emmett, you're here. You're going to be entered in a grand prize of it. What it is a birch, 5 milliliter birch, and 5 milliliter of jasmine. And the reason you're thinking, oh, another oil. These are oils you're not going to find anywhere else. I'm going to tell you right now, you can Google this, research it. There was already a research, I don't know if I want to say if it's clinical, but it was research done where they grabbed all the birch essential oils that are out on the market right now in those big box retails, and they tested them to see if they were really birch, if there really was essential oil in them. And none of them were 50%, none of them were 25% pure essential oil, none of them were 5% essential oil. None of them had birch essential oil in them. It was all synthetic, adulterated oils. Wasn't the real deal. You're going to get one. Well, you'll be entered to get one. And then jasmine is brand new essential oil, 5 milliliter. Never been produced before in a 5 milliliter bottle. It's always been in a touch form because it takes a lot of jasmine to produce that oil. They have partnered with a farmer. I forget where, it escapes me right now, but anyway, he was at convention. He came out and shared with us. It's not available right now. So as soon as I get my hands on it, you know, I'll put it out on the, I'll pull the winner. And plus I want to give people time to review, watch this video on all the platforms. So if you leave a comment on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere about this class, and participate and share, you know, what you want to work on, that will qualify to enter in the grand prize or the giveaway as well. So jasmine, I have to share, he said, you know, he smelled a bunch of jasmine essential oils his entire life. He's been farming. His dad handed it on to him, jasmine. And he said, it's the first time an essential oil company has captured the jasmine oil as if you were walking into the fields of jasmine. It's a different kind of smell. And that just made, I was just intrigued. I'm like, I can't wait to get my hands on it. So I can't wait for you guys, whoever the winner is, participate in comments and you'll get a chance to get it. Okay. Love you guys. See you next time. And I'll keep you posted on October's class schedule because I have no idea. I haven't even looked at it yet. Okay. Take care, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome.